the biggest challenge for me is the unknown.
Okay.
Is because you don't know what it's going to be like. I've never started a business before, especially an online business.
Yeah.
What does that look like? What does it feel like? I actually have no idea. That's my baby. It's my little baby, but I don't know what it feels like, having that baby.
Yeah.
So it's quite scary.
Hey guys, welcome to the Happy Way podcast, your go-to place for all things fun, happiness, well-being, growth, trust, and diversity. I am your host, Melissa Fideli, and I am here to inspire and connect everyone who chooses health and happiness so you can be your healthiest self and live life the happy way. Welcome back, everyone. On today's episode, we are chatting to Alissa Faye, who went from 0 to 250k followers on TikTok almost overnight and has been using her platform to share her insights on health, happiness, and life. You may know Alissa from her beauty workouts and how to build the perfect peach. Alissa has been an ambassador for Happy Way and has been using the products to keep up with her health and fitness goals. Today, she is going to share all she knows on how she did it and how you can do it too. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on this podcast today.
Of course, and it's your first podcast.
I know.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
Well, a little bit nervous, but we're all good.
We're all good.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be part of it.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries.
So tell us, how did you blow up on TikTok? Obviously, this was a very new platform when you first started posting, but did you think that you were going to blow up the way you did when you started?
Well, at first, it was just a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
I did not think that I would blow up after a silly viral video on Australia Day that I posted. I literally grew from 0 to 50,000 followers overnight. The video that I posted, got 2 million views. So
wow,
it was crazy. And then ever since then, I've worked with some of the most amazing brands. I've done so many campaigns. Amazing. Obviously, I'm an ambassador for Happy Way, which I'm super happy about as well. Yeah, who would have thought that a little old Adelaide girl would go viral overnight?
Literally overnight. That's insane. So all it took was one video and that really kick-started everything for you.
It definitely did.
Wow. What was the video?
So basically it was Australia Day and I was in a bikini with a VB.
Yep.
And
very Australian of you.
Yeah, just chilling by the poolside and I did a danger swig.
Okay.
Some people might know what that is, but it's kind of when you neck a VB, but you do the little head tilt at the top and just laughed at the end. And then it just went viral, blew up crazily overnight.
Wow.
And I was the VB girl.
You were the VB girl. I wonder if they're going to sponsor you.
Well, actually, it's so funny that you said that. They commented on my video, actually.
Get out.
Yeah, they did. Sneakily, back then, my partner, he's a marketer, he's like, we should actually send them an email and see if they'll, send us a slab of VB. And they said, we really like your content, but, probably, not this time. But anyway, it was pretty funny.
Well, at least they contacted you.
I know, they got back to me, but I wasn't as big as what I am now. So maybe they might sponsor me, send me a slab of VB.
Yeah, that would be great. Hint, hint.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So whether you are in business, wanting to be an influencer, or just looking for a creative outlet, how can we use social media to build our profile? And what are your top tips on growing your social media pages?
Okay, so this is a great question. The first thing I would say is you got to be consistent. So you got to post regularly, you got to post viral trends, sounds, and engaging with your followers is a massive thing as well. Just taking the time to message them back, comment back, or just when you got lots of DMs, just take the time to actually sift through your DMs and respond to people's questions. That will go a mile to someone. They really appreciate it. And just obviously being active on social media. The second thing I would say is being your authentic self. Don't worry about what the person's doing next to you because people are going to connect to you and they will relate to you. So, your people will find you. So just be yourself.
Amazing. Love that. So when you say follow look at viral trends. How do you find these trends?
When I first jumped on there, they had like a lot of viral dances and stuff, and
Yeah.
I am not a dancer.
I know I was going to say, oh my God, I can't dance either.
But there might be something like a sound that might go viral, and people just doing something with the sound, and then it goes, because it's trending, because everybody's watching it. It gives you more of an opportunity to blow up, like your video to blow up, because that's what everybody's watching at that time.
Okay.
So I think it's just jumping on a trend early, jumping on a viral sound early, because a lot of the sounds that are used on TikTok will be like number one sound on Instagram. And it's crazy, thinking that all these, people that now got an opportunity to produce music because of it. So just obviously getting on the trends early, posting regularly, and having an exciting life, like going out and doing things. People want to see it. People want to see you go get that awesome coffee or awesome brunch somewhere, and go for a walk at a national park, and they like that. So just being active on social media.
So you think it's quite important on your stories to show your whole life?
I definitely think that when you start building a following, people want to see what you're doing. They want to watch your story. I've got followers that follow me before I, was on TikTok, and to see the journey of from there before TikTok to now, they're like, wow, you're killing it. It's awesome. And I love watching your journey. People want to see your journey. And I think when you're a bit too quiet on social media, they lose interest. So just making sure you're posting, every few days. And if you're doing something out and about, just take a few stories.
Put yourself on the platform. Utilize it as much as you can. So what is your life like outside of social media? You work. Hold on. Do you want me to say that? Yeah, that's all right.
I'm just laughing because it's like.
I know. I was like, hold on a second.
I'm laughing. It's all right. You go.
Okay. Go. So what is your life like outside of social media? I believe that you actually work as a nurse. You're in a relationship, and you're working on your own business. How the hell do you find time for it all?
That's why I'm laughing, because it's chaotic. A lot of people think that I do social media as a full-time job. It is a full-time job, but I don't do social media as a full-time job. I actually, I'm a nurse. I'm a shift worker, so I work night shifts, day shifts, late shifts, around the clock. Obviously, it's just nonstop. And I'm just so lucky that my partner, Will, is so supportive. Beautiful. So he, he cheers me on, and he's there to, obviously he's a marketer, so he has given me a lot of tips and tricks over the last, couple of years of us dating. But he tries to help me out when he can as well. And Booty Academy, my business, it's a bit of a slow process. It's taken me over a year to perfect my product, because I like things perfect.
Of course.
So that is in the process as well. So it's really hard, but to be honest, it can be very challenging trying to find time for yourself in amongst all of that.
So how do you do it?
Well, recently Will and I just went on a little holiday. So went to Queensland. That was just what we needed. So we literally just got back on the weekend, and even though we were still working when we were away, it was nice to just be away from the chaos, the hustle bustle, and just being on some leave at the moment away from work has just been very refreshing. So, and it's really important, making sure you have that downtime before you go to bed. Like I try and watch some TV or, read a book or something before I go to bed at night, just to try and wind myself down, because obviously being on social media all the time, being on your phone, my brain sometimes doesn't get some off time, and it's always ticking, so always having that time for yourself in the evenings really helps me.
Beautiful. So this isn't on here, by the way, but I just thought I'd chuck it in. From your own experience, what have been some of the positives and negatives of social media and, being quite open on social media? I'm sure there'd be struggles that come with that.
100%. Goodness me. If I listened to some of the nonsense that I get sent to me and the trolls, social media, I call them trolls. So they're called social media trolls. And if I listened to every single negative comment that was made about me, I probably wouldn't get out of bed in the mornings. Most of those people, they're not happy in themselves, and they're jealous, and you got to use that as fuel to keep going. I think it's so important to just, sometimes it can be hard when you're having a low day and you read some of that stuff. It can make you have an even more lower day. But for me personally, I don't carry it. I choose to not even read it. I choose to block and delete. I believe in blocking and deleting.
Yes, good.
People ask me this question regularly. Like, how do you do it? Do you know what? I just do. I think if you think about it too much, it can overwhelm you. You just got to block out the nonsense and use that as fuel.
Yeah. So have a bit of a thick skin and just know that it doesn't matter, I guess. And like you said before,
they're jealous.
Yes, it's usually because they've got their own crap going on.
So I must be doing something right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, that's a great attitude to have. So aside from, dealing with that and that's your approach, which is great, what are the positives that you get from social media? I'm sure you have created some great relationships.
Absolutely. I've met some of the greatest people.
Yeah.
I have, people that influence me, and that I look up to, building relationship with other women that inspire me and, brands that support me like Happy Way.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And I've made so many amazing relationships with driven, motivated people that fuel me.
Yeah.
And I think, I've lost a lot of friendships along the way on this journey as well, because obviously a lot of people don't understand social media. If you're not on it and you don't understand it, you're going to get people that they won't support your journey.
Yeah.
But I must say that I've met some of the most amazing people and I've made friends for life because of this journey that I'm on. And you do find your people,
They're people that are probably more on your vibe.
100%.
They understand what you're doing
100%.
because they're doing it too. And it also gives you, when you surround yourself with people who are trying to create similar things to you, it's motivation to, okay, I've got to do this. Like, I'm inspired by this person. This person is motivating. I'm getting fuel from this person. Let's move forward.
And you put your energy.
Yeah.
You put your energy like in that spot where it's just, it flourishes. Whereas you don't want to hang out with the energy vampires.
No, absolutely not.
And you will start sifting those buggers out.
Was that hard for you to do at the start?
Do you know what?
Because when you're friends with someone for years, you probably hold on to it. You're like, oh no, they'll get it. They'll see it eventually.
It's so hard.
It would have been hard for you to be like,
lonely.
You know what? Yeah.
Hard and lonely, because I would literally, I remember, this is just a story at the beginning of the year. I had this event coming up, whereas I was an ambassador and I was able to invite, 8 people to my high table, to have 8 friends.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting on my couch crying because I was like, I don't have any friends. Like, who are my real friends? Like, I've got people, but they don't believe in what I'm doing. So why would I want to bring them on this journey with me? And then you got the other people that just wanted something, had their hand out. So then I was literally bawling my eyes out. And I said, I just want to invite my mum and my dad and obviously Will's mum and dad and just my close family because they're the ones that have supported me. Like, I forgot obviously a few friends that have supported me along the way, but it was really hard losing friends along the way as well. So
and coming to terms with that would have been difficult.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was lots of tears, but I know that I will meet my people along the way. And since then, 100%. Oh my gosh, I have met so many awesome people.
Beautiful.
I am so lucky.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that because, in those moments it would have been tricky. But then with the positive attitude that you have, it's so good that you're able to be like, you know what? Yes, I've lost this, but was it really a loss? Because now I've attracted people who are on my same vibe and they're helping me and they're pushing me and
they get it.
Yeah, they get it and they get you. And that's what friendship is about. People who understand what you're doing.
They get the hustle and bustle and the grind, and people that don't have that drive and don't have that work ethic as well, they just won't understand.
Yeah, they won't understand. No. Why do you not call me anymore? Why haven't you been messaging me?
Why can't we do coffee? I'm like,
yeah.
I don't even have time to scratch myself.
Yeah, it's not even about not wanting to see you or speak with you or, checking in on you. It's literally I'm busy doing other things.
And just support me.
Yeah.
Support me in my busyness.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that I don't love you. It doesn't mean that, it just means that right now in my life, I have other things on my plate.
100%.
Yeah, and that's
okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
So you mentioned, you've built a great relationship with Happy Way and everything else. So how do the Happy Way products fit into such a busy lifestyle and your routine? You have been an ambassador for us for quite a long time now. Yeah.
It's been a couple of years, I reckon, almost. Yeah.
Amazing. So, why do you love Happy Way so much and how do you use it?
Where do I start?
Yeah.
Happy Way are amazing. Obviously, I love the products because they taste amazing and they're so healthy and good for you. And when, obviously, you're a busy person like me on the run, Like Happy Way just fits right in. And also they have been so understanding. Obviously, Happy Way have supported my journey from the beginning, as I said earlier. And they have believed in me. So, and I've got some really exciting things coming up with Happy Way that I can't talk about just yet right now, but I'm super excited. But yeah, Happy Way is like a family to me. Their products are amazing. Yeah.
Beautiful. Love that. So it's good. What do you have when you're on the go?
So I love a protein shake on the go.
Yeah.
Obviously, making a smoothie.
Gives you energy.
Yeah, 100%. Because I'm not a real breakfast girl. I don't get up and have breakfast. I like a black coffee and I go to the gym or go for a walk. I'm more of a smoothie girl. So I go home a bit later on. I'll have a smoothie, I charge up energy, my pre-workout to get me like going as well. And I feel so focused. I know when I don't have my charge up energy, I don't feel as focused during my sessions. Okay. My sessions are always so much better with it. And then, just my smoothies and whatnot. I'm not the chef.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's all right.
There are so many amazing recipes. I follow so many of your girls that are cooking up storms and stuff. And there I am. I'm like, just give me the banana bread and I'll just mix it all up and put it in the oven.
It works.
It's so delicious. It's the best. But I have nailed a mug cake that I love making with a triple choc fudge. It's literally the best. And you just put a few little choc chips in there, chuck it in the microwave for 40 seconds and boom, there you go.
Beautiful. I'm sure we can find that on your Instagram.
You definitely can.
Yes.
It's a winner.
Yeah, beautiful. So you are currently running the Booty Academy. For those of us who are listening and don't know what this is, give us the info, give us the lowdown. We want to know.
Okay, so it hasn't officially launched.
Yeah.
It's going to be launching in next year in January. Okay. Obviously, it's taken me a while to source all my products and all that sort of stuff and perfecting it as well. But the reason that I created this was because obviously of my bottom.
Yeah.
I have a great behind and a lot of people are like, how do you do it? I want to know your secrets and tips and tricks. So basically I put it all into a program, into an app. Everybody is going to know my tips and tricks to sculpting the perfect peach. And ultimately, I just want to empower women to be happy in their own bodies. Yeah. We're all different.
What is perfect?
Exactly.
There's no such thing.
There is no such thing as perfect. We're all different. Some might be more slim, some might be more curvy, some might be a bit more jiggy. It doesn't matter. We're all beautiful, and I just want to empower women. It's okay.
Amazing.
So
that's beautiful. So it's going to be an app?
Yes, it's going to be an app.
Okay.
So obviously there's a lot of back-end developing, which is another reason why I haven't launched yet, because there's a lot of back-end work.
Of course,
so
there'd be a lot of that
it's
stuff.
full on.
Yeah.
And obviously I just got back from holiday, so I've got to start working off these margaritas.
Yeah. It's all about balance, hey?
100%.
Yeah. So how did you start the Booty Academy and, what do you have in store for us?
Well, obviously I've always been passionate about, living a healthy lifestyle and whatnot. So I wanted to, pursue, like, how could I help other people and build a brand off of that. But obviously I have some really exciting news and a lot in store, like some partnerships and collaborations. I just can't talk about it just yet, but stay tuned. It's coming.
Exciting.
It's coming.
All right. So what are some challenges that come with starting an online platform and a program like the Booty Academy? And how do you overcome these challenges? This is a good one for anyone who might be listening that has an idea or has a course or has something that they want to do and create a program. What were your challenges? How do you overcome them? How do you start?
Okay. So the biggest challenge for me is the unknown.
Okay.
Is because you don't know what it's going to be like. I've never started a business before, especially an online business.
Yeah.
What does that look like? What does it feel like? I actually have no idea. That's my baby. It's my little baby, but I don't know what it feels like, having that baby.
Yeah.
So it's quite scary. But obviously I know that I'm on the right path. I know that I'm heading in the right direction. Everything is just falling into place.
Yeah. So is that how you know that you're on the right path? It feels right?
100%. Yeah. And I think just leading up to this point with the ambassadorships that I had, the opportunities that I've had, and living this healthy lifestyle that I live, it's just kind of everything is just falling in line. And it's happening.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm on the right journey, and I've obviously got a great support network cheering me on.
Yeah.
So I'm so lucky. But yeah, I think biggest fear for me is just the unknown of what it's going to be like. What does it feel like?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
All right. So before we finish off, I ask this question to all of our guests. What is one key lesson that you have learned from your journey that you would share with your younger self?
That's such an easy question, and it's never give up.
Yeah.
I was a teenager, and I always dreamt of, I was always a leader. I was a leader in the friendship groups. I was a leader when I went to the church and when I was going to church back when I was younger. And I knew that I was meant to be working with people and leading people. I just didn't know how to do it and to get to that point. And you just never know when your moment's going to be. My moment was a silly TikTok video. And now I look back and I think that was my moment, That video has changed everything for me. And now it's like everything's falling into place. And I knew I was meant to be doing this. I just didn't know how to get here. And it would be just never give up,
Yeah.
And for anybody listening that has a dream, chase it, because you honestly never know when your moment's going to come.
Yeah. When your big
Just
break's
keep
going to
grinding.
happen. Yeah, keep going.
Just keep going.
believing in yourself.
100%.
Yeah. Amazing.
Don't worry about those trolls. Just keep pushing on.
Yeah.
That's
Because you're always inspiring someone.
Oh, 100%.
And they may not be commenting and they may not be saying anything, but they're there.
But I know you're watching.
I know
me.
you're watching. Yeah, exactly.
I know you watch me.
Yeah, that's it. So where can we find more of you?
Where can you find more of me? On Instagram, on TikTok.
Yep.
On, where else am I? Well, yeah.
We'll put all your links in our show notes.
100%.
So people can go and follow you.
And if you want to go on my website, www.alissafay.com, you can pre-register and pre-sign up for the Booty Academy, and you'll be the first to hear about it when it launches.
Amazing. Exciting. We can't wait to see what you're doing next and hear about all these great partnerships you're working with and see your Booty Academy come to life. It's very exciting.
Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Of course. Thank you for coming on today. It's been great to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries. So that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. And I hope you have taken even just one piece of wisdom from this episode that you can apply to your life to help you grow and be a happier and healthier version of you. Please like, subscribe, and make sure to share us on your socials. Sending lots of love to you all. Bye.